Hey guys, so this is our daily walk number 2, and I apologize for the last video. I didn't realize that Zoe wasn't exactly in frame when I was recording, so now I've got it on super wide view, so hopefully this will cover more area and you guys will be able to actually see her fully even while she is next to me. So today's walk, first of all, it's supposed to snow here. As you guys can see, it's already starting to come down. But we're supposed to get about 6 to 8 inches of snow between today and tomorrow. So I figured we'll do my evening walk now. I didn't get to do my morning walk with her because I was really busy with things at home. But I figured we'll get an evening walk in before it starts to snow. That way she gets her workout. So in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about how I got her, where I got her from, and why I wish I knew different ways of either adopting or buying, come on Zoe, let's go, a puppy. So here in Illinois, there is a store called Petland, and it's a privately owned pet store. So I had gone in there, come on Zoe, let's go. I had gone in there with my kids just to kind of do some research about getting a dog, because we've never owned one before. Hey Zoe, let's go. Don't do that, come on. Alright guys, hold on, let me fix her collar here. Zoe, hey, come here, don't do that. I didn't think you were gonna bark. So I still do have her on a prong collar, but sometimes when she turns around, this prong collar gets twisted and turns around the opposite way. Come on Zoe, let's go. Alright, sorry about that. So my family and I had gone into the store to basically ask questions, actually hold a puppy, be around a puppy, to see what we want to do. Our plan was to get a puppy in 6 months, but when we got there, of course, we had taken one of the puppies out. It was a golden retriever. Absolutely fell in love with it, and my kids, myself included, loved it so much we thought, okay, you know what, we actually want to go home with it. So we asked a ton of questions to the people that work there, the manager, I should say, that worked there, regarding care of the dog, how often we'll have to take the dog out, things like that. And we were told that as long as you take the puppy out before you go to work and take it out immediately after you come back, the puppy will do just fine. This is before COVID, so everybody was at school. From a kid's standpoint, both myself and my wife were at work, so there really wasn't an option for anyone to take the puppy out during the day. So we ended up picking the puppy up, taking it home, and of course the next day we came back from work and found out the puppy was basically drenched in its own urine. So I called up the store and asked them what we did wrong, and they basically told me, hey, well, a puppy is like a baby and you can't leave the puppy alone for more than 2 to 3 hours at a time. And even that, it's like a stretch of time. 2 hours probably to be more realistic. 3 hours is probably a bit of a stretch. So that I was really ticked off, not for the fact that I was lied to, but also that I put the puppy in a situation for a whole day where it basically urinated on itself. So I told them I was told differently by their employee, and there's no way that I would be able to take the puppy out every 2 hours at that time, and I wanted to bring the puppy back. So they do have a 48-hour return policy, but that return policy, at that time I didn't know, there was a condition attached to it that you can take the puppy back and they'll give you a store credit, and you have basically a year to use that store credit towards another puppy. So it didn't sound as bad at that time. I thought, okay, well, great, I want to get a puppy anyways. Maybe when I'm in a better position to take care of it every couple hours, I'd be able to come back within a year and get another puppy. So fast forward probably 6 to 8 months, We decided to go back, pick out a puppy. Well, guess what? All of a sudden, their prices had gone up. Originally, the golden retriever we looked at was around $3,000, and all of a sudden, all the new puppies we were looking at, they were $6,000 or $7,000. So this, I quickly realized, was basically a scam to get you locked in, to where now you've got your money sitting with them, and you have no other option but to either spend more money or give up the balance that you have with them. So I contacted the Better Business Bureau to file a complaint. I left some reviews online, and while I was doing that, that's when I found out other people had similar experiences where they were scammed. So I wish I would have known that beforehand. So if you are in the market for a puppy and you're looking at Petland, I would of course never recommend, because they have very unethical business practices. Now, the second part of that is, at that time I didn't know that puppies in these pet stores, regardless if it's Petland or other stores where they sell puppies and animals like that, they basically come from a breeding mill where they don't exactly practice or really take care of their animals that well. They just keep having the female breed over and over again until she's unable to, which is not exactly the most healthiest thing to do. So I learned later on that I should have done my research. I should have looked for a reputable breeder who actually do take care of their dogs, don't push their limits, don't engage in having them produce puppies when they're not willing to or able to. So that really did not sit well with me. But everyone that I've talked to since then, the veterinarians, other people in my community that have dogs, have all said that I was fortunate to get a healthy puppy from them, because they've heard other horror stories of dogs getting sick, dogs not being in the best mental health or physical health after being bought from these type of stores. Now, I will say Zoe here, she was a bit underweight, and I found out that after I had taken her to her first vet visit. So for the first I would say month and a half that I had her, so 4 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks, we did have to change her diet more so than she would have had normally, just so she can catch up on her weight. But outside of that, she's got a great temperament. She's very healthy. Now she's back to her normal weight, and she's doing well. So I was very fortunate that she does not have any other health issues, and she's got a great temperament. So that's kind of my story with how I bought her. As far as the price goes, I ended up, so remember I told you the price went up to $6,000 or $7,000. Well, they knew that I was involved in trying to expose them. I also left reviews online. So after fighting with them, literally like pulling teeth, they did come down on the price for me. I think they primarily did that just to get rid of me. And I was able to spend a little bit more money on it, but not nearly the $6,000 or $7,000 that they were asking for. If you're in the market, I think $3,000 to $4,000 is a bit excessive unless the dog is trained. For a puppy, I think probably around $2,000 is a decent price to pay, unless you are going to a extremely reputable breeder. Obviously they all have their own prices, but $3,000 to $4,000 is probably on the high end of a price for a German Shepherd. There could be other breeds that maybe go for that kind of price, but for a German Shepherd, that's a bit on the high end. So let me know in the comment section below if you guys have any questions regarding German Shepherds or any other dogs in general. but I'll kind of end my story here and kind of give Zoe a few commands to see how she does today, and so stay tuned for that. All right, let's get Zoe to walk next to me. I tried to show this yesterday in yesterday's walk and yesterday's video, and I realized she wasn't in frame, so let me show you guys again. Hey Zoe, hey Zoe, on me, Zoe, good girl. So as you guys can see, she kind of slows down. She does come next to me on my neck, on my left leg, and she knows that I want her to be on me, meaning next to me. That's my command for her. And I'll show you guys real quick. When I make a turn here, I'm gonna say heel, and she's gonna follow the command and turn around immediately. Zoe, heel. Good girl, yes. Good girl, Zoe, yes. Heel. Look at that, just like that. She's on me, she's focused on me. That is my command for her to know that she's gotta keep her focus on me. Heel. Good girl, yes, Zoe. Always praising her whenever she does something right, and then always correcting her if she does something wrong. Good girl, yes. I didn't even say heel there, you guys saw. I just stopped and she knew. So when I stop now, she's gonna go ahead and sit down. Good girl, yes, Zoe. Good girl, Zoe, yes, just like that. Good girl, yes. Good girl. Heel. Good girl, Zoe. So that is one of the things I've been working with her on. I think overall she's doing pretty well. Some great progress from where she was, but definitely want to continue to master that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and let her go so she can do her thing. Zoe, break. Good girl, yes. Now she knows she's free to do whatever she wants as long as she stays next to me. So that is our break command and on me command. Alright, we've got another bike rider coming here. I'm gonna see what Zoe does, if I can keep her from barking. She's probably gonna engage. Just now she saw the bikers there. As you guys can see, she's kind of perked up. She's gonna take a look. Good girl, Zoe. And nothing. She knows that the person's there and did not bark, did not growl. That's what she should be doing. Good job, Zoe. Alright, let's see what she does here. Oh, never mind. They closed the garage. So she's not going to do anything here. But she knew there were people here. And she tried to engage with them. There's another dog in this house. I don't know if you guys can hear that. He always barks. He's a German Shepherd mix. I'm not sure exactly what kind of mix, but good girl, Zoe. So when Zoe was younger, every time I walked by here, she literally would just start barking back at this dog. So what you guys saw there, she didn't really respond. She looked and kept on walking. So that's good for her. Good girl. So she's right now focused on that dog across the street there by the stop sign right now. You guys can see she's perked up, looking over there. Good job, Zoe. She's probably gonna react somewhat here, so we'll see. Good job, Zoe. Come on. Good girl. Yes. Good girl, Zoe. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Yes. Good girl, Zoe. No, she's doing well. Good job. Good job, Zoe. Yes. Yes, Zoe. Good girl. That was awesome. I didn't think she was gonna stay quiet, but good job, Zoe. Yes. That was great. All right, we'll do the break and on me command again. Zoe, hey, Zoe, on me. Good girl, yes. You guys saw how she slowed down. I still have to guide her to my left side, so I gotta work on that. But you guys can see she's right next to my left leg, near my shoulder, and she is walking with me. So I'll go ahead and release her now. Zoe, break. Good girl. Just like that. All right, let's see if she's gonna go potty for us, because she's been sniffing around a lot and I think she's ready to go. Zoe, go potty. Looks like she's about to do it. I'll spare you the view of her pooping, but as you can see, she's gonna go ahead and go poop. All right, before I end this video, I'm gonna show you guys what I use to dispose of her poop. So we basically have something called similar to a diaper genie, which is supposed to keep diapers and smell all contained in this container. This is actually not a diaper genie, but this is a UPVI, but similar to a diaper genie. Basically unlock it, dispose of the waste, close the lid, and lock it again. That way it keeps it from smelling and keeps other things out. So that's where I keep mine, kind of hidden behind the bush. That way I don't have to keep opening my garage. I did originally have it in the garage, but now it's sitting here on the corner. So if you want a good way to dispose of your dog waste, these things are awesome. All right, we'll see you in the next vlog.